Hello! How are you today? My name is Teacher Laarni, and I will be your teacher for today. Let's learn while having fun. Today, we will be learning the physical changes of solid materials as to bent, pressed, hammered, and cut. Before we start the lesson, may I remind you to take the pre-test or what I know to determine the level of your knowledge in this module. And to achieve the objectives of this module, you need to consider the following. 1. Take your time reading the activities carefully. 2. Follow the directions or read the instructions in every activity correctly. 3. Follow the time limit per activity or closely as possible. 4. Answer all the given tests and exercises. 5. Use ballpen and paper in answering the given exercises. By following the instructions carefully, you will come up with inferences to help you understand what happens to materials when physically changed. This is the module in Science 4 entitled What Matters Most, which is developed by Teacher Jovan A. Gonzalez. After the lesson, you are expected to master the desired learning competency and to achieve the following learning objectives. 1. Describe the changes in solid materials when they are bent, pressed, hammered, or cut. 2. Identify ways to change physical appearance of solid materials. 3. Perform ways of changing physical appearance of solid materials. 4. Recognize beneficial and harmful effects of physical change of solid. In your previous lessons about matter, you have learned how significant matter is. Everything you can think of, from the books that you are holding, to the chair you are sitting on, to the water that you drink, is made up of matter. You learned that matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Imagine a mountain, a lake, and air around them. This tree represents the three aspects of which matter occurs. A lake is made up of water, which is liquid. Mountains are made of rocks, which is solid. And the air that we breathe is made of gas. There are three states of matter. We have solid, liquid, and gas. A solid has definite shape and is not easy to change, while liquid takes the shape of its container, and it can flow. Moving on to gases. Gases have no definite shape and volume. They can also flow. You can see most of them. Another thing about solid is that it retains its shape and density when not confined. There are common examples of solids. These are your table, sugar, salt, ice, glass, rock, metals, and woods. There are many solid materials found in your school, such as your books, paper, your bags, and many more. While in your home, you can find examples of solids, such as your equipments to use in cooking, your chairs, tables, and many more. Let's keep moving. Are you fond of the game rock, paper, and scissors? In this game, the rock won against the scissors. The paper won against the rock, and the scissors won against the paper. The rock, since it's hard, can destroy the scissors, while the scissors is sharp. It can cut the paper. Paper can be crumpled and can cover the rock. This game illustrates our lesson, which is describing changes in solid materials when they are bent, pressed, hammered, and cut. Now, do the following activity. What you need is a bendable ruler, a modeling clay, a piece of wood, and a paper. What you need to do are the following. You bend the ruler, you press the modeling clay, you hammer the piece of wood, and you cut the paper. I will give you some time to answer the activity, and you can pause the video while doing the game. This illustrates our lesson, which is describing changes in solid materials when they are bent, pressed, hammered, and cut. Now, do the following activity and answer the questions in your module or what's in it. Now, moving on. A solid has definite shape and volume. You can hold solids. Solid materials have different characteristics such as size. It can be short, long, medium, etc. Solid have shape. It can be square, rectangle, triangle, or heart shape, and many more. It has also color. Now think of the rainbow. It has 7 colors. We have the Roy G. Biv. What is the Roy G. Biv? We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Solids have weight. It has also texture. It can be rough, coarse, and smooth. Solid materials can be changed in many ways. Aside from cutting, hammering, bending, and molding, some solid materials can also be changed in many ways, like tearing, folding, twisting, stretching, coloring, crumpling, and melting. Another important thing that you must know are the benefits of changing physical appearances of solid materials. Architects and engineers create designs from construction materials, and these designs come to form through the skillful hands of carpenters and other construction workers. Wood and other materials such as cement, plastic, bamboo, rattan, or any combination of these materials can be formed into benches, chairs, desks, tables, cabinets, beds, and other furnitures. Designers cut and sew clothing to create beautiful clothes to all types of people. Jewelers create beautiful accessories from beads, gems, and other similar materials that can transform into works of art. There are also negative effects of physical change. It involves soil erosion, landslide, and loss of property and life. Have you learned something from the discussion today? Very good. Do you have any clarification? If you have some questions, you can ask your teacher or the developer of this module. Now, what you are going to do is to continue the activities and assessment. If there are some activities which you could not answer, you can go back to the lesson. After that, answer what is asked in the generalization or what I have learned. Perform the activity in the application or what I can do that can facilitate to answer the post-assessment and other activities for you to perform. Again, read and understand the instructions. I know you can do it. Answer correctly and honestly the questions in your module. Do not let your parents or guardians do it for you. God bless.